Shaq continued to dominate as if the defense around him didn't exist, repeatedly scoring despite facing double teams. It felt as though nothing could stop the Lakers from running away with the game. At this point, Jordan turned to his team for support. He found Scottie Pippen open in the corner, but unfortunately, Pippen missed the shot, a rare miss on a night when he was otherwise playing a crucial role. He kept helping Mike with essential three-pointers, like this one, contributing to the Bulls' efforts to stay in the game. Even Shaq's imposing presence in the paint didn't deter Jordan. He remained aggressive, relentlessly attacking from the low post and drawing fouls to keep the Bulls' offense alive. Yet, during the third quarter, Jordan faced a series of tough breaks with the referees, who called him for traveling on multiple occasions. Even though some of these calls were debatable, despite these setbacks, he managed to knock down some key baskets from mid-range, his most reliable shooting distance in this particular game. This consistency helped the Bulls keep the scoreboard moving, even if only inch by inch. On defense, Jordan continued to make his presence felt, delivering big plays like this impressive block on Eddie Jones. However, with almost no one besides him taking real initiative, Pippen began to create his own shots, finding pretty good success. Phil Jackson noticed this and decided to give Jordan a brief rest toward the end of the third quarter, hoping to recharge him for a final push. By then, the score stood at 111-83 in favor of the Lakers, and the atmosphere at the United Center was subdued. The crowd was visibly disappointed, unable to get into the game as their team struggled. Only MJ, Pippen, and an increasingly energetic Tony Kukoc showed signs of life. While the Bulls could often pull off comebacks against many teams, the Lakers' talent was on another level, and things looked grim for Chicago. As the final quarter began, Jordan returned and immediately reignited the Bulls' intensity, creating points seemingly out of nothing and converting fouls into crucial free throws. In a rare moment, rookie Kobe Bryant got a few minutes on the court, giving fans a glimpse of his raw talent. But head coach Del Harris soon sent him back to the bench, reminding everyone that Kobe was still just an 18-year-old kid who had been playing high school basketball only a year earlier. Meanwhile, Jordan continued to orchestrate the offense, setting up open teammates who sometimes missed and sometimes made their shots. When Kukoc received the ball, he proved to be effective, scoring consistently in the second half. The Lakers' defense stayed intensely focused on MJ, often resulting in unnecessary fouls, but that didn't prevent Jordan from finding his teammates and dominating the game with a well-rounded approach. Watching him control the game without needing to score a huge amount of points felt a bit like watching a player like Jimmy Butler, who can dominate through sheer basketball IQ and intangibles. Even in today's era, as fans began to realize that Kukoc, MJ, and Pippen were chipping away at the lead, the atmosphere in the arena shifted. The energy surged, the team played with more aggression, and this intensity seemed to rub off on both the players and the crowd. In a pivotal moment, Jordan went for what looked like a clean steal, but the referees called a highly controversial foul, adding to the tension. Not long after, MJ drew another foul on offense and made one of 2 free throws, keeping the pressure on. Then, with less than a minute left on the clock, Tony Kukoc drained an incredibly clutch three-pointer, tying the game at 116 and sending the fans into a fray. With the score tied, the game went into overtime. The Bulls had tightened their defense and dominated the fourth quarter with a 33-15 run. On the first play of overtime, Jordan displayed his elite basketball IQ. He acted as if he would double-team Shaq, causing Shaq to hesitate, exactly as MJ had intended. Meanwhile, Kukoc continued to shine, creating problems for Shaq, who struggled to defend effectively when farther from the basket. Kukoc's sharp shooting and composure became critical as he consistently made shots that kept the Bulls in the game. As the Lakers felt the game slipping away, the intensity on the court escalated, culminating in a heated exchange between Shaquille O'Neal and Dennis Rodman. The confrontation nearly turned into a full-on brawl, but the officials managed to step in just in time. If they hadn't intervened, it might have gone down as one of the most memorable fights in NBA history, given the intensity of both players. In the end, Jordan was fouled once again and confidently sank 2 free throws, sealing the game and completing an incredible 22-point comeback for the Bulls. They had managed to defy the odds and pull off a stunning upset against a Lakers team that would go on to become a dynasty in its own right. This victory wasn't just a regular season win for the Bulls, it was a reminder to the entire league that Michael Jordan was still the king of the 1990s, even as younger stars like Kobe and Shaq began to emerge. Had the Lakers won this game, it could have boosted their confidence significantly. Beating the Bulls at that time would have been like defeating the Golden State Warriors during Kevin Durant's era. The Bulls, after all, were arguably the greatest team in basketball history, perhaps only rivaled by Bill Russell's Celtics, and they had the greatest player of all time. This loss served as a reality check for the Lakers and showed that Jordan's dominance wasn't ready to fade. The outcome of this unforgettable game also helped reinforce Jordan's legacy in the GOAT debate. By that point, he had already won 4 NBA championships, the same number LeBron James holds today. Yet, the two additional championships that Jordan won in 1997 and 1998 before his second retirement elevated him to a level that further solidified his status in the world of sports. This game was a preview of what the next decade of the NBA would bring. Jordan's enduring dominance delayed the rise of the Lakers and Kobe until he left the stage, while giving the Bulls yet another defining moment in their dynasty. Thank you all for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling basketball stories. See you in the next video.